It's our favorite time of the week. We're taking another Inlandia Literary Journey. This time we've headed up the freeway to San Bernardino. We're talking with Larry Eby and Nikia Cheney. And Nikia has poems in Tin Cannon, and Larry is the publisher of Tin Cannon. And they're both also involved in PoetrIE. I'm John Bender, Metro Editor of the Press Enterprise. I'm here with Orlando Ramirez, Editor of La Prensa.
Let me start off. Your role is what with Tin Cannon?
Well, I'm the publisher. I run a small press called Orange Monkey Publishing, and Jason came to me and talked to me about the journal and asked a little bit about getting involved with Orange Monkey and putting the journal through that. So that's kind of the channel that we ran it through.
And Jason, what's his last name, and what did he do?
Jason E. Keller. He's the founder of PoetrIE and Tin Cannon. He's currently living in South Korea, but he's still very involved with the community. He's going to be back around September this year to, do more with Tin Cannon and PoetrIE.
How did you come about collecting the works? Was it just word of mouth, or?
A lot of it was, we had an open submission period and everyone could submit, and a lot of it, I did a lot of soliciting for the journal too, because Jason was talking about there was like a low number of submissions, so I ended up contacting a lot of people and saying, hey, you got to submit to this journal because this guy Jason Keller, he's doing phenomenal work and you got to be a part of it. So he ended up getting a lot of these great submissions that are in the journal now.
Now, you guys both have connections with Cal State San Bernardino. Tell me about that.
Go for it.
Yeah, I graduated at Cal State San Bernardino with an MFA in creative writing and poetry. And then we weren't in the same cohort. I'm, 2 years ahead of Larry. He's currently a student at Cal State San Bernardino in the same program, which is really, really interesting because we did share one workshop together. We had one class together with Professor Chad Sweeney, and that's kind of how we met, and just mutual admiration of each other's work.
Okay, so PoetrIE is a group that puts on readings and publishes manuscripts?
Yeah. Well, we Tin Cannon's now a part of it. That's the only thing that we're publishing. But PoetrIE it's a collective group of writers. And what we do is we meet once a week in Redlands and we just workshop each other's work. We critique each other's work. And then we talk about opportunities for submissions, and we also go out and do readings and community outreach. We've done stuff with kids, with poetry. We've gone to festivals and had booths and things like that. And most recently, apart from the Tin Cannon release, we did the Art in the Alley. We had a big reading at Art in the Alley in Redlands. And
you have a big presence on Facebook. What's
Yes.
your Facebook address?
It's facebook.com, and I believe it's /PoetrIE. So that's PoetrIE. And I think that's the group Facebook page. But if not, you could find it just by searching PoetrIE.
Okay, and then you have a publishing part of this called
Orange Monkey Publishing, yeah. That was started last year, 2012, around May. Nikia was our first book. It was a chapbook of poetry called Sis Fuss. It's a small poetry press, and eventually we'll publish fiction and things like that as we grow.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things about PoetrIE and Orange Monkey Publishing is that it's such community involvement. What's really beautiful about this area, about the Inland Empire, is that the literary community is so strong. We're really grounded in working together and doing things out there and making things happen. So I think it's really fun and really great to be a part of it.
One of the things that struck me in reading through Tin Cannon was the diversity of it. You have a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds. Was this something you were striving for, or is it just the fact that you're in the IE?
I think it's really just a part of being in the IE. I think this area is just so diverse, and it really is the voice. It's the voice of the Inland Empire. The diversity is the voice, and I think you have so many just interesting people with different backgrounds, and we're just looking for good writing. We're not really trying to pick and choose, to create diversity, but it's just like a great happenstance that put itself together from this area. It's really quite great.
Well, great. Thank you for visiting us again at Inlandia Literary Journeys. Be sure to Check out the Press Enterprise newspaper on Tuesdays for the column that runs every week, as well as be sure to go to the blog on pe.com and look for us online every Tuesday where we'll be discussing what's going on here in the Inland Empire. Thank you, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.